find a way home. La 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 la, I'm gonna go home. Luca, are you there?
Luca had almost forgotten the walkie-talkie he was carrying.
Oh, Also, I just found out we're only halfway through the game. I thought it was only like an hour away, but we're like 3 or 4 hours away from the end of the game. We're only halfway through. Holy crabioli. It's that bozo cur. Sorry if I don't do much voices today. My throat is really, really dead. So I hope nothing bad has happened to you two in those woods.
Luca looked at Iggy with hesitation.
No need to be rude.
With a resigned sigh, Luca responded.
It seems that the only dangerous things in the woods is you. He speaks, the young man of the hour. Now, how in tarnation did you end up with one of our radios? Just lucky, I guess. Boy howdy, you Van Horns are full of surprise, aren't you? Oh, this is the doggo. That's the doggo speaking. The dog dude. The Hawthorns. I don't know who they are. I never had the honor of meeting your father, but your mom sure was a handful.
Luca winced, shoving the walkie-talkie back into his
That's
pocket.
right. Get shoved, bro. We gotta keep moving. We sure have to, but are we going the right way? We could go down here. Oh. What's the readout? Sitting just above 258 Kelvin. That's down a bit from last time. Should we report this to Mr. Kurt? Yeah. I'm not yawning. Yeah, I'm not. Not at all. Yeah, exactly. I'm not. No, I'm not yawning. No, I'm not. Man, still within safe ranges. It may be spreading, but it's under control for now. Even a small nudge in the equilibrium could cause a cascade. Dude, relax. There's a few more sites to hit before we can punch out. Let's get this over with. So how did Luca and... I forgot his name already, but how did they not get frozen? Because last time Luca did get frozen. I guess we won't find out. Okay. So go here quickly. So nothing over here. Interesting. Nothing over here at all. Nothing over here at all. Except falling down some stairs and ooh.
A disc of smooth metal was lightly covered in snow. 2 faint seams were visible along the surface.
A manhole cover? If it is, I've never seen one like it. Oh, not concerning. At all. What's all this? Hard to say with all of the snow. I think it's a town sign. I can almost make out letters under the... What town could this even... Is this... Okay, I thought this was originally just Beacon Pines. But I feel like this is a copy of Beacon Pines, probably. There couldn't be another town this deep into Wheat Woods. I'm looking at evidence to the contrary. Let's figure out what we're dealing with here. Step 1, snow's gotta go. I'll see what I can do. I'm gonna throw stuff at it. Probably. Yeah. Oh, snowballs. Okay. Look at you, I'm throwing snowballs at you, Em. Ha 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 ha, and Hannah. Poof. So they have a second Beacon Pines.
Disbelief at the sign that now clearly read, "Welcome to Beacon Pines."
This doesn't make any sense. We're in Beacon Pines? How's that possible? We ran away from town. How did we get back here? I guess we got turned around. Where did all this snow come from? Well, it's been colder than normal lately. There's a pretty big difference between sweater weather and this Arctic hellscape. The puddle we fought at before, it was cold too. Maybe all of it leads to one source. You think it's related? What the hell is going on? We're gonna get you some answers. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. I'm not yawning. So they've recreated Beacon Pines. Okay, so either. They've either recreated Beacon Pines, Or this was an old Beacon Pines, and they've made a new one, and they've shifted everyone to there. Maybe. Okay, so...
The fencing listened. Each chain link encapsulated with a translucent layer of ice.
God damn it, my headphones are going off again. Ah! The stuff who put up? I don't know. Toxic waste. I didn't shove you into it. You just fell every day. You just fell by your own complete self. I did not shove you in at all. It was totally not an accident or anything at all. It's all frozen.
Looking down at the frozen stream.
Oh yeah, I can just walk on top of the stream. Swim, run. That's cute. Aside from not reading everything, I should probably read everything.
The crunching of footsteps trailing Luca went hush. He looked back to see Iggy's face twisted with confusion.
Everyone's gone. What? There's nothing here but more snow. There must be an explanation for all this. We have to keep looking. You can look all you want. I quit. Iggy, we have to keep going. You don't get it, do you? This isn't one of your pathetic Hank Atomic stories. We aren't going to save the day. I beg to differ. I'm going to save the day with the power of antlers. We aren't even going to save ourselves. My face is mangled, the town is destroyed, and everyone we've known ever is gone. We don't know that. You can't just quit. Do whatever you want. I'm done. Iggy, it's gonna be okay.
Luca peered upward at the darkening sky. He let out a long, foggy breath. Faintly, Iggy began to cry.
Aww.
Seeing Iggy in such a pathetic state gave Luca a sense of compassion, and more than a little guilt.
It is getting pretty late, I think. Probably not a great idea to stumble around in the dark anyway.
Luca
This is
allowed
true.
himself to collapse next to Iggy.
Let's just rest for a bit.
The boys huddled together for warmth and comfort.
Why not try to go inside the broken building? Like, even that'll be slightly more warm, but you know. Yeah.
If not for exhaustion, their minds would be racing.
And you get 5 points of exhaustion and you all die.
As it was, all they had energy for was to sit in silence, numb.
Oh, right. Kind of skipped that. I'm sorry, narrator. I'm sorry. Why is there a hook on the building? Not a hook, a hoop. The way the snow covered everything over. It's kind of calming. Yeah, that's a really cool thing that I like about snow. Snow is in a way very like I don't like the cold that much, but snow is calming and pretty and just one of those things that you just with just looks the coolest. Yeah. I haven't had time to say it, but thanks. Huh? For getting us away from those creeps. I sort of froze up back there. I see what you did there. I should be the one apologizing. This all happened because I lost my temper. Nah, that's bull hockey. First of all, you didn't know that what the gunk would do. You didn't, right? I mean, let's move on. Of course not. And second, stop with this baloney about losing your temper. But I did lose my temper.
Iggy motioned sarcastically to his half-deformed face.
Obviously. That's exactly what you should have done. Huh? I was being a horse butt. You were supposed to be a horse butt in response. That's how it works. Iggy, I'm having a hard time following. I feel this conversation is so much like me saying sorry and Nyla saying, no, Lucy, it's okay. Be a butt back to me. You wanted me to fight you? Of course. Geez, you goody-goody types take forever to understand the very basic point. Why would you go around saying such cruel things to start getting into
Iggy
fights?
shrugged.
It's something to do. You're a butthole because you're bored? Sometimes I just feel empty. You wouldn't understand. You and Roller always having a blast together, laughing and calling that dinky little treehouse Mission Control!
Iggy now wept openly.
Perfect little Luca Van Horn. With his perfect little life. My life's not perfect. Everybody in town likes you. Not everybody. Actually, most people don't. Hell, that new girl hasn't even unpacked it, and she already likes you. You have Tish.
He wiped his nose with a sleeve.
I love Tish. Tish is great. But she ain't exactly the world's greatest conversationalist, you know?
Luca gave a warm chuckle.
I get that impression.
Iggy cleared his throat as he wiped his eyes.
Huh, it must be raining out there. Out here. Definitely.
Arched into a wide
Yeah,
yawn.
definitely. Definite rain and definitely not turning your eyeball waters. Tears, that's what they're called. Eyeball waters. Definitely not turning them into ice at all, no. Should probably try to get some sleep. Yeah, go inside the house, it'll be warmer. Let's lay low for now. Tomorrow we'll get to the bottom of all this.
Luca's eyelids began to slowly drift shut.
And then they don't wake up, do they? Luca? Yeah? I always did want to see that inside of your dinky little treehouse. What do you think? Not bad. I'll give you the full tour when we get back. You know what?
That's all Luca could whisper before succumbing to sleep.
They're not gonna wake up, are they?
Iggy snuggled in some more.
When it comes to the worst days of my life, this wasn't half bad. Oh, they're not gonna wake up, are they? The one rule in very cold places is that you don't sleep, or like in snow, or like, you know, those kind of places.
Luca was playing with toy blocks on the living room rug. He looked up to see his parents on the couch. His mother held his father's head in her lap. She idly stroked his hair while humming a song. A voice behind Luca spoke. "This is how you remember them, huh?" Luca turned to see his own face. The doppelganger from his dreams, still clad in a yellow hazmat suit, still carrying a look of disdain behind empty eyes. Aww, look at this perfectly cozy scene. You know it wasn't really like this.
Interesting.
The figure picked up a toy block and inspected it. It's amazing the facades that one can build given the right materials. Not that I blame us. These are a child's memories, all warm and fuzzy. You don't remember, do you?
No.
Lucas snatched the block
Maybe.
from the figure's yellow-gloved hand. Remember what? The doppelganger pointed to the couch. The last day we saw him alive. The day he chose to abandon us. Luca turned to look at his father, still lounging on the couch. That's not true. He didn't abandon us. The doppelganger waved his hand dismissively. Everything is true here. It's just a matter of what we choose to see. Well, let me show you. The world flickered and pulsed. Luca was sitting next to his bed, listening to his heartbeat with one of his dad's stethoscopes. The doppelganger limped into the room. Now, we both know that's not how this went. He grabbed Luca's hand and guided the stethoscope to the floor. Luca heard muffled shouting, brought close by the stethoscope. It was his parents, fighting. Do you remember what we did next?
I don't know. Did I want to know?
Luca gave a slow nod and crept down the hall to peek through the banister. He could see the outline of his mother at the bottom of the stairs. Damn it, Walt. We can't afford to get involved in this. She was scared. His father stepped forward. What am I supposed to do? Just watch? There's a sickness in this town, and we both know who's behind it. I swore an oath to help people. I won't turn my back on them. Luca's mother grabbed Walt. She was crying, pleading. I can't lose you.
So the dad did know something about the Doggo family. Interesting.
Walt calmly removed Eleanor's hand from his shoulder. What's right is right, and what's wrong is wrong.
But right can also be wrong, and wrong can also be right at the same time. So, you know, it's all a
I could
kerfuffle.
never live with myself if I let Sharper get away with this. Eleanor raised her voice. Spare me your bullshit platitudes. What about our son? Luca flinched, dropping the stethoscope down the stairs.
Oh no.
Walt turned with a panicked smile. Luca, is that you, buddy? With tears in his eyes, Luca descended the stairs. Mom? Dad? What's going on?
Oh.
Walt dropped to a knee to meet Luca eye to eye. Nothing, buckaroo. Your mom and I just got a little overexcited is all. Luca placed the stethoscope against his father's chest. His heart was racing. It sounded like you were going somewhere? Walt gently removed the device from Luca's ears. Listen to me, Luca. I have some business to take care of. I'll be back in time to tuck you in.
Sure you will, Dad.
Luca hugged his father tightly. Promise?
Nope.
Walt stood up and walked to the door. He glanced over his shoulder. I promise.
I promise.
With a wink and a grin, he put on his hat and strode out into...
Oh, crap. Oh.
A figure approached soundlessly from the foggy snowfall. It stood above them, lingering in contemplation. Slowly raising one hand above Iggy, it snapped out 2 brisk raps on his head. From a deep slumber, Iggy sprang up defensively.
Oh, crap. I keep pressing the wrong. It's a cute little mouse, but still not as cute as a bat. The bat is the cutest. Dawn is the cutest in the whole game, and no one can ever take that away from her. She is undeniably the cutest and always will be.
Whether it was the
Get your hands off
or
me.
the recognition that he was not in danger, Iggy felt his clenched fists lower.
Just what do you think you're doing?
Luca looked up, gradually remembering his whereabouts. The figure exhaled a cloud of warm vapor.
You two have certainly caused a lot of commotion. What's that supposed to mean? Take it easy, Iggy. You were sleeping. You were asleep minding your own business. You're the one running around knocking people's heads. I'm sorry if I hurt you, Iggy. You didn't hurt nobody. Anybody. Huh? Oh, I see. You think you're better than me, you.
When it came to complete strangers, Iggy had trouble cobbling together an insult.
Your big-headed, scarfy-necked furball. Aw, that's cute. Okay, let's lower the temperature a bit here. Interesting choice of words. I mean, let's all calm down. Who are you? A friend, an observer, a hitchhiker on the infinite expanse of possibility. Great, how about a name? If you must call me something, you can call me Nat. Alright, I guess we're gonna be talking with Nat.
Iggy huffed with gratification.
How about you make like a gnat and buzz off? Very well.
Nat began to turn away indifferently.
Oh, wait! Do you live here? You might say that. So you know where we are. You might also say that. Look, pal, we just want to find a safe way out of here. You can help us or not. Before knowing how to leave, one must know where they are. Alright, that does it. Look, I don't know about you, but I'm getting out of here one way or another.
Iggy turned sharply and began to stomp off.
Okay, that's one surefire way to die. Enough with the riddles. Iggy, wait up.
Realizing he'd worn their patience then, Nat relented.
Very well. I suppose this isn't the time for metaphors. I'll show you how to get back home.
Luca and Iggy turned around with hope in their eyes.
Well, at least some main characters know how. At least some main quest givers know how to be. Sometimes, you know how it be, right? Yeah. Come here.
Nat
Oh.
took a deep breath in.
Close your eyes. You're gonna bonk me really hard in the head.
Nat exhaled slowly, then snapped his fingers.
Okay, open them.
For a brief moment, Luca and Iggy let themselves believe that some great magic was about to unfold.
No, it's been the same thing.
Until they opened their eyes and found themselves in the exact same place, cold and disheartened.
This is your home. This is Beacon Pines. Look now, we don't know how we got here. Maybe we stumbled through some time travel gate in Weekwood, or we teleported to some alternate universe. Or this is all just some cruel experiment by Kerr and his goons. But this is not our home. You're inching closer to the truth. Alas, the reality is much less fanciful. Just give it to us straight. So be it. I'm playing with a piece of paper and it fell on the carpet. Give me a second, I must find the piece of paper that fell on the carpet. Fell on the carpet, yes, I found it. Yeehaw. This is the original true Beacon Pines, the original true Beacon Pines. Ooh, that's cool. That's cool. You both grew up here, but the town you called home for the past several years is a replica. And a remarkable achievement of engineering, to be fair. But a replica nonetheless. I mean, okay, if someone's lived in a replica for a long enough time, they can grow to call it a real home, if you think about it. So, you know, that's impossible. It's too much work. You'd need a whole town to replicate a whole town. Indeed, to pull off such a feat would require immense labor power. That which could be moved would be moved. To which could not would require a precise duplicate. We would have noticed. Someone would have noticed. You'd think so, unless the auditing was impeccable. A mind-numbing attention to detail. As for the innumerable trivialities which complete the tapestry, well, you can leave that to the miraculous thing we call the brain. It has a real aversion to discontinuity, a revulsion even. The brain has a wonderful way of smoothing out rough edges, keeping us sane. This is true. Brains are very good at smoothing out information and removing information and stuff like that. It's actually very easy to manipulate the brain and also change memories. Memories are actually extremely faulty and based heavily on bias and opinions and all that. So, yeah, the human brain is very, very good at changing perception and changing how you think of things. So, yeah. Luca and Iggy looked around uncomfortably. So you're saying that some made of an entire town and moved all of us and no one noticed? Precisely. But why? Why is the question that can never be answered with certainty. The best one can do is to uncover.
Nat narrowed his eyes, furrowed his brow, and uttered,
The sauce. Like ketchup, this is saucy. I'll go, don't worry about it. Why does he say the source like that? Why indeed.
Luca began to laugh uncomfortably.
It's all ridiculous. It sure is. It's all a lie, it's all freezing, and it's all ridiculous, for sure. There's no way they could.
He looked down at his feet. His eyes started back and forth in contemplation. With a sudden pain, a thought struck him.
If this is really home.
He sprinted off into the pale
his
distance.
house isn't there.
As Iggy turned to follow, Nat called out,
Iggy. It's not too late to turn back. Simply head west through a deep wood. East and west. East is left, right? West is
Chapter
right.
6.
We're now in chapter 6.
The Source.
The source.
Nat expressed his sympathy with a shrug and sauntered off as unassumingly as he'd arrived.
Hey, look at that, just like Jake.
He'd given Luca and Iggy what they needed, and nothing more. As Luca sprinted across the snow, the events of the past few days became clearer, pieces to a larger puzzle. Rollo said he was underground somewhere, captured. Mr. Kerr tried to cover it up with lies. The clipboards were hell-bent on capturing Iggy. It all seemed to point to perennial harvest. But right now, there was one thing that Luca needed to know.
Yeah, the house isn't there.
In his tracks.
I checked.
The tree was gone.
Oh,
Uprooted
right,
and
the
moved,
tree.
leaving a raw gash in the earth. He dropped to his knees and dug wildly at the cold snow.
But the father's thing is
The
there.
headstone.
Ooh, the headstone's there.
Escaped Luca's lips.
You're here. All this time I thought I was visiting you. But you've been here, alone in the snow. So the father's actually dead. Oh. Dad, I'm so sorry. They've ruined your favorite spot in the whole world. Our favorite spot in the world. Dad, what do I do?
There was no reply. Just snow-covered silence.
Why'd you give me to sleep like that? What if we couldn't find you, you jerk?
Iggy finally noticed the tears welling in Luca's eyes and the snow-covered grave.
Oh. Iggy, they stole his tree, Iggy. Yikes.
Suddenly, they heard the crunch of approaching footsteps in the snow.
I mean, if the tree stayed here, it would be dead, so, you know. Hide, 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 hide. We gotta hide! Oh.
Hey, it's canister dudes.
259k. Fall of distance is still good. Dude, did you hear me? I said 259. Sorry. You ever think about what we did here? We saved a whole town of people. Doesn't feel like it sometimes. What about everything we left behind? That's the grave of someone in their family. The people who love them will never know the truth. The truth is overrated.
He bent
Ah,
down to
pff,
pick
it's
up the
overrated.
snowball and lobbed it playfully.
Oh. Oh. Hey! Don't be such a downer, dude. We took this job to change the world. Yeah. Come on. It's almost lunchtime.
La 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 la, gonna crab walk away. Yeah.
Yeah, just like Jules says, this place is just like Germany. Sometimes it's cold, sometimes it's warm, sometimes it snows, sometimes there's the clouds throwing water at you. It all works out in the end. Yeah. You know. At least the characters have personalities. That's really cool. The side characters. You thought I was a jerk. Those dinguses are out there literally dancing on
Luca
graves.
stuttered through heaving sobs.
I thought I was visiting him. I thought he was with me. Not gonna lie, that's a bad break. Here's some
Iggy gave
advice.
Luca a solid smack on the back of his head.
Well, in the end, he's dead. Like, if you feel like you're visiting him, that's what matters. You might not be really visiting him, but if you feel like you are, that's what really matters. Because even if he's dead, even if you're visiting his grave, it's how it means to you is what's more important than if you're actually visiting the person. So, yeah, exactly. Sometimes clouds throw water at you. Okay. Just like this. Clouds throw water at you, and when the water goes cold, it becomes crystalline, beautiful shards. Yeah. Who's any of this helping? What? Sitting here in the snow, crying like some pushover. Who you helping? Iggy, look what they did. They lied to everyone. Blah, blah, blah. Luca Van Horn, you're a lot of things, but you ain't no pushover. What did I tell you before? When some jerk comes at you acting like some horse's butt, I should stand up for myself. Heck yeah! Kerr and his merry little band of clipboards pulled off the switcheroo for a reason, right? Nat mentioned something about his... That's why the clipboards have been asking stuff. Because they want us to... Because they want to know if the replica Beacon Pines... is like the real Beacon Pines, and if you give a discrepancy that we've noticed, they go and change it. Ooh.
Luca wiped his eyes with a sleeve.
Whatever is at the source, must be awfully valuable at perennial harvest. Sure it would be a shame if something unfortunate were to happen to their precious sores, wouldn't it? What do you have in mind? If it's small enough to steal, we snatch it. If it's too big to snatch, we smash it. And if it's too big to
Iggy
smash,
flashed a mischievous smile and
we
cracked his
graffiti
knuckles.
over it and then we run away like hypocrites. Hypocrites? Hippodromes, not hippodromes. Hippos, sure. I'm always up for a challenge. I'm gonna make this right, Dad, I promise. Let's do this. Locate the source. Dun dun dun. Let's go. Oh, whoa. Probably best you two stay put in conserve your energy. Help's on the way. Where's Rolo? Where's my mother? Did you kill her? Oh, heavens no. Do I seem like a killer to you? Yes. Yes, you do.
Iggy and Luca shared a skeptical look.
Well, do I? Aw, shucks. Now that hurts my feelings. Screw that guy. Alright.
If you want to find out more, there'll be more next time. Bye.